another Foodie Friday. I told you, I'm just going through every week, just you get a chance to meet my friends in the industry. I have so many that I think it's going to take us for years. 15-year friendship right here. Nancy McConnell, we are thrilled to have you in the Slyman Brothers Appliance Kitchen.
I'm happy to be here.
So Nancy is with Le Champ des Fleurs by Stone Soup Cottage. So a lot of you, maybe you have gone to Stone Soup in the past. They're in Cottleville, Missouri, by the way. And if you are in one of the cities or states outside of our immediate area, well, you need to put this on your radar to come and visit and put it on the list for some events that they might have coming up when you do actually travel here. Can you believe it's been 15 years?
No, we keep getting younger and younger.
Yeah, well,
right?
How does that happen? We look good. So we're going to tell you all about these really amazing events they have coming up and kind of a reimagination of what you're doing. So first and foremost, though, since it is a Foodie Friday, in the Slyman Brothers Kitchen, let's thank Slyman, by the way, for this. Isn't this kitchen beautiful?
It's amazing. In fact, I was just saying as I was prepping, I love this.
Every chef says, I want this kitchen.
Absolutely, absolutely. I feel like it could make me a cappuccino by itself.
It can.
It's perfect.
It depends on the appliance, right? So if you didn't know this, Slyman's been around 60 years. I mean, wow. What tradition they have here in St. Louis. So these are Gen Air appliances.
Okay.
When you go in there, you can get the appliance that makes the most sense for you, but we're talking about Sub-Zero, Wolf, Cove. They've got some really incredible appliances. Gen Air. So you've never been introduced to an induction, have you?
No. At the restaurant, we have gas. So
right. Most chefs and restaurant owners come in and say, well, Monica, gas is king. And then they play around with this and go, wait a minute, I might want to have one of these.
It's king, queen, duke. I love it.
She likes the fact that there's a lot of safety aspect of this. So you take this off, it's going to start saying, are you done? Okay, see, look at it, Nancy. It's like, it's like, hello, are you done? And then all of a sudden, I put it back on and it recognizes my pot and it goes right back to what I had it at. Isn't that crazy?
That's amazing.
So from safety aspect, you got little kids or grandkids, you might want to look into induction, okay? So just think induction, gas, electric, whatever makes the most sense for you. So thank you to Slyman because they are our sponsor of our Foodie Fridays. Okay, what are we making, my friend?
Okay, so it is autumn and it's chilly and I wanted to make something rustic and I also wanted to make you a small bite that is going to pair with wine that I brought. So I brought a lot of wine. I'm like Mary Poppins in my little bag.
Well,
I've got a lot of wine that
she knows wine.
My passion.
You're how do you say it?
Sommelier.
So again, when I asked Glenn Bargett from Annie Guns last week, I'm like, how do you say Sommelier? And it's I hear a little variance here and there, but sommelier.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
And you became that how long ago?
When we first opened the restaurant. So it's been 16 years.
Wow.
16 years.
So if you all know, it was, did you say 09?
09.
Was the small building that then became Cookies and Cream in Cottleville. I don't think it's even that anymore, isn't it?
No,
Didn't they move that?
They did. They did. And so they moved it sort of in the kind of down a little bit and in the heart of where Cottleville is, but they kept the building because it's so charming.
Do you know how old it is?
1800s.
Oh,
and when we first started, we only had 5 tables. And it was a quirky house and it wasn't supposed to be a restaurant at all. And so literally we had to open up the wood floor. So it was a hatch and you had to open it up and go down these steep stairs in order to get to the basement. Where, yes, we did profile back then because the dishwasher had to be this big because the ceilings are this low. And it actually was probably my kids at that time.
I've heard so
child
many
labor.
funny stories about how people wouldn't know. It'd be like running down dishes there. You made it work. And here's the thing, folks. If you ever were blessed to go and eat there, it was reservations months in advance. I mean, how did that ever happen?
The grace of God, really.
Yeah.
And Joe Bonwich, the late Joe Bonwich, God rest his soul, an amazing food critic, journalist. He always came in, he was a critic, and behind the scenes, nobody knew who he was. And he actually joined us one evening at the cottage and wrote just an amazing, amazing article. And that really spearheaded. But a lot of what we did back then and what we do now is word of mouth. Because we're completely different.
Yes.
You have to experience it to know exactly what the the warmth and the humanity that we give to each of our guests. And so it's word
an
of mouth.
Experience.
It is. It's an experience.
And again, if you're just tuning in, Nancy McConnell is my guest. What we're talking about is what I stress from a wellness standpoint, which is mindful eating, mindful memories, having a glass of wine mindfully, not downing it and masking pain, right? You all do that and have done that so well. Here's some small bites. Let's provide this for you. And here's the pairing. And let's teach you and educate you, but not be so stuffy that it's, oh, education, I don't know what I'm doing. Right? You're so warm. And that is the thing that I've always loved. And that's how our friendship formed, by the way. What I love is I got a chance, and you're going to see some beautiful pictures of this, to go to Italy with you. And you are wanting to bring back these ideas of travel, whether it's within the United States, it's international travel, and being able to show people experiences in life. That might involve really incredible food, might involve a really wonderful bottle of wine, but friendships and memories that we talk about for years to come.
It's so true. In fact, last night we had our first wine class. And so
how did it go?
It was amazing. It was great. And there were new faces, but there are some really dear friends who have, well, guests who became friends over the past 15 years or so. And many went to Italy with us. And so it was nice to have them back in this new rebranding. So these wine classes are an extension of what we do, intimate classes, 14 to 16 guests. The subject was heavy hitters, and that were wines that were old world and new world, 97 points and above.
Wow.
Amazing.
And did I see one was 99 points?
Correct.
Unbelievable.
And we had a dear friend of mine, Faith from Pinnacle Imports, and she walked everyone through the different wines. We had 6 different pairings. We had an amazing sparkling, which we're going to enjoy in a little bit after we finish working.
It's your reward.
Exactly. So we always start off experiences with a glass of sparkling or a mocktail. And that kind of gets people settled in. Last night was chilly, but beautiful. Opened up the patio doors, fire pits. Our flowers are still amazing in the field.
We just had our retreat, and we will be doing many more of these together, by the way. The pictures from the retreat that you're looking at, the flowers, the experience that people had. I could not believe how beautiful they were, because you see a lot of the leaves that are going on right now, and things are just getting knocked down. I've been there the last couple of weeks. I'm like, look how gorgeous they are still.
Beautiful.
That's God's blessing.
It's God's blessing, and it looks like Monet right now.
It does.
I actually we're hosting a wedding the next couple of days on Sunday. A very intimate micro wedding, which we are known for, and just 30 guests.
Can you explain to them what a micro wedding is?
So a micro wedding is an intimate affair. It can be from 2 guests. Usually the max is around 40. I like to kind of cap it at 40. 30 is sort of the sweet spot. And it's just an intimate gathering. We have multiple places on the property, either in the flower fields or in front of the pond. I have English stone steps that lead down.
So pretty.
And it's just intimate. And then the guests can come up on the patio. And then we have a lovely, for Sunday, it's going to be a brunch. Sometimes we can just do a sit down or a beautiful buffet. And it's just for a very small group. And it can be as extravagant or it can be just as simple, depending on what the memories want to be for that day.
A lot of people are doing that, by the way. They're wanting to have more of that intimate setting, and she does it really, really well. So again, it's Le Champ des Fleurs by Stone Soup Cottage. Nancy McConnell is the owner, and some really amazing things to come. We're going to take a quick break. We're just going to enjoy time together, maybe talk about some fun memories from over the years.
I'd love to.
Incredible ideas to come where we're collaborating together. One more time, tell them what we're making in the Simon Brothers kitchen.
Okay, so we are making a wild mushroom ragu. I've got lovely herbs that we grow on the farm. So I've got fresh thyme, tarragon, chives, put a little bit of olive oil that I brought back from Italy.
Yeah, oh, some of the best olive oil I've ever tasted.
Yes, I smuggle that in. I have some truffle salt as well from our time in Italy.
We went on a truffle hunt, folks.
We did.
That dog was amazing.
So cute, so good. And then this is just slowly roasting. So I've got some really beautiful umami going on because this is going to go with a beautiful red. Got garlic. I'm going to deglaze it after the break. And then you're making house-made ricotta.
I'm just over here doing figure eights, folks.
And you do it so well.
All right, don't go anywhere. We have more Foodie Friday when we return.
When you want to feel good, you work out at Crunch. You don't go here, because here feels bad. But here we help you feel good, feel strong, feel rejuvenated.
Join Crunch Fitness today.
Welcome back to a Foodie Friday. If you're just tuning in, we've been visiting with my friend Nancy McConnell. Le Champ des Fleurs by Stone Soup Cottage, and some really amazing things to come. First of all, if you could recap the retreat in just a couple of words or a couple of sentences, what would you say?
Oh my gosh, there were so many things. The retreat it had a spirituality and faith base, but organic would probably be the word, because so much happened in just a short amount of time that wasn't planned, that was not on our agenda, which just came out of the grace of God, which I loved.
For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, it was called Faith in the Fields, and that really came about organically also. We were like, well, what should we call it? Oh, I love that sound.
I do too.
So we were standing in the fields, and I'm like, faith in the fields, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about the weather turning colder, right? You're talking about autumn-style food, and we'll tell you in a second again what we're making. But we were like, we don't want this to be a one-off. And I will tell you, I've had 20 people reach out to me now that said,
good.
I saw the reel, I want to go to this. Can you please put me on a list? Excellent. So I have a running list now of all of you. I will be emailing you to let you know the next one, because we're not done. We want to continue, and so what we talked about was, well, what do we do? What do we call moving it inside? So it's from the fields to the fire.
Which I love, and I get chills for that. And we have 3 cozy stone fireplaces in the cottage. I think that the fall and winter time are so beautiful in there.
So much more to come. And actually, we would love, for those of you that have been, I do have some great emails that have come in already telling us what they loved about it. So that's just one of many ideas that Nancy has as she carries this new reimagination forward. Obviously, you do wine pairings really, really well. Education of wine. The food and wine that we're doing today are?
So we have a wild mushroom ragu, and it has just a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of butter. From Italy, just a little bit of butter. But if you want to do it vegan, or you don't want to put the butter in, olive oil is perfect.
Okay.
A little bit of truffle salt, and then all of those beautiful herbs. We have tarragon and thyme.
That's what I'm smelling.
And chives. Of course, we have
that basil?
Not basil. I'm going to actually finish this with a little bit of watercress.
Watercress.
That is going to be a little garnish.
Okay.
Because we eat with our eyes,
yes,
right?
We do.
And we want to make this little bite beautiful. And shallots we have in here, and then that little sizzle was deglazing.
Okay.
And
what'd you use for that?
And that was a beautiful Chardonnay Bear, which is you always want to cook with what you want to drink. And
okay, that came up last week.
What I want to drink.
Isn't that funny, Nancy? You know how many times people say, I don't want to drink this, so just pour it in the food.
I know. No, see, the best part is to have your glass of wine while you're cooking, and just put a little bit of that in the bottle. So this.
What am I doing over here besides
you're doing
figurines?
great, and we're on. I put her to work. I'm just hanging out. So Monica is making a house-made ricotta.
Okay.
So super easy. We have 2 cups of milk.
Okay.
A cup of cream.
Okay.
We have a pinch of salt, and I used a little bit of that truffle salt.
Okay.
And then the whole idea is to go slow.
Yes.
You want to get the tiny bubbles around the edge, which you're getting.
Okay.
Monica is stirring in figure eights because we do not want it to scorch, because there's nothing worse than scorched milk. It's bitter, and then you have to start over.
Right.
As soon as you get some larger bubbles, so we don't need like a roll, like a huge big boiling, but we just kind of get it moving.
Okay.
Once we get that, which we're almost there, you're going to pour in your 2 tablespoons of lemon juice.
Okay.
Okay. You're going to do a figure 8 a couple of times.
Okay.
Shut it off, move it away. In 10 minutes, the curds are going to start, and then we'll see the magic happen.
Fantastic. And then
How
what
easy.
are you pairing this with?
Okay, so we're making a 1 bite. So this is sort of the new concept of what we're doing at the cottage, where we're having wine classes or experiences and having little nibbles along the way.
Mindful eating.
Mindful eating, and you want, because they're small bites, you want to make sure that you have got the freshest ingredients.
Yes.
So of course you could use regular ricotta, but why?
Why?
Super easy to make,
Right.
great to make with the kids, great to make with a partner if you just want to sit and talk about your day
Yep.
and have a glass of wine.
Yep.
And
Get your
it's-
loved ones involved.
Exactly. And it just tastes better.
Right.
It just does.
Yep.
Remember in Italy how everything tastes better because
We were like, everything's
simple.
so fresh, and they're teaching us, and we're enjoying.
I know.
I got to make the grandma. And we played with animals.
There's always a no-no. Always.
There was cows, there were goats,
sheep.
there were sheep. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun.
It's so much fun.
It really is. So you love travel. I mean, you've been to how many countries?
150.
Folks, what? 150 countries.
So that was the first chapter of my life.
Yeah.
So after college, I have a degree in marketing, PR, and journalism. I wanted to work for National Geographic. As young people are, they think, I just graduated, I'm going to work for National Geographic. It doesn't work that way. But there was a travel company here in St. Louis that many of your viewers may have remembered. It's no longer. It was called Intrav, and that was the epitome of luxury travel.
Sure.
And so I was lucky enough, because there were so many candidates to get that job. It was a golden job to become a travel director for this company.
Julie McCoy.
When I was young and perky, right? So we traveled almost 280 days out of the year.
Wow.
When we were young. They paid us nothing, but why did you care?
Right, experience.
Because it was luxury, and you were escorting and taking care of all of the wants and needs for very affluent clientele.
Right.
I went on the Concorde. I was one of the lucky ones to do around the world on the Concorde, been on the QE2, safaris, and you name it. So my background was actually taking guests,
Yep.
okay, for the hospitality side. And then later on, I did programming, so putting itineraries together. And then Julie McCoy, you would say, but I was hired to be an expedition leader and a Zodiac driver for a Russian icebreaker. And who was the client but National Geographic?
Isn't that crazy?
So I ended up actually being
that's
one
a
of-
God wink.
It was a God wink, and being a Zodiac driver for them and their cruise director, and
Right.
went to some amazing places. So that was my career until 40. And that's when we started up the restaurant.
And again, this is it. When we have fun in the kitchen, but there's so many things that you learn, and you're talking about blessings, you're talking about patience, and we can all want to have the perfect life, and God laughs at that and says, I'm going to lead you there. Just trust me on this and believe. Here she is saying, this is what my vision is. This is what my dream is. Are you ready for me to put the lemon in? It looks...
I
Yes?
think we're there.
Okay.
I think we're there.
So
okay,
here-
you're gonna pour it in
and then
do
figure
a
eights.
couple of figure eights.
Okay. So your ideal, again, nothing's perfect in life, but your vision moving forward with this reimagination is?
Yes. So it's taking the first part of my life in travel and hospitality, and moving from there to what I've learned in the hospitality aspect within the restaurant,
Right.
and in private events, and my sommelier, what I love, and now to the back end of my career, taking all of that knowledge, because they're all entwined.
Absolutely.
They're all entwined, and it's in my DNA. This is what serves me. It serves my soul to do these type of journeys, whether they're a retreat for a day, for a day, whether it is taking a group to Italy for a week, whether it's hosting a micro wedding for 3 hours. It is all the same all the same fundamentals.
Well, and it lights you up. It's
it
your
lights
passion.
me up. It gets me up in the morning.
Don't you get excited by saying, I'm going to take the best pieces of my life and I get to design my world, which is what you're doing.
Yes.
And this is what she's doing now. By the way, the heavy hitters wine experience she had sold out. The next one sold out. There are some tickets available for November.
I believe November 17th as of when I left.
That's it.
And that one's a fun one. If you can get a ticket for that.
Am I good with this? Take it off?
Yes, take it off.
All right.
And just let it do its thing. It's going to curdle.
Okay.
Which you think is a bad thing, but that's what it's going to do. So yes, so if you can get a ticket for this last one, it is something that I've wanted to do since the beginning of my wine experience. And how do you pair wine with food? It's going to be an interactive
How do
class.
you? That's the biggest question everybody always asks. She will teach you.
I will teach you. For instance, when you have a wine night at your house, okay? And you want to put fruit and cheese out, right? You're thinking, and some meats and charcuterie, right? I will tell you the number one mistake, and it kills me. Like I cringe when someone takes a cured meat and drinks it with a red wine that has tannins. It becomes so metallic. It ruins your palate for the entire evening. So you would think anything on a charcuterie tray would pair with the different wines that you're selecting. Not so. Not so.
Why is that?
It's because of the tannins.
The tannins.
Exactly. So if you think about cured meats and how it's the saltiness, there's some a lot of tannins in that. And when you have red wine with it, it just throws your palate off. It's kind of like when you have an artichoke. Artichokes are hard to pair with wine. There are some really astringent flavors that you have to be able to know. So if you did a stainless steel white with an artichoke in the wrong way, it can just blow it up.
And that's the thing that people look. This is what she does, and this is why she's having classes so that it doesn't become so unapproachable. Because that's the thing. People are like, "Am I doing this wrong?" I mean, you heard last week it was like, it's not the old mindset of only red with meat and only white with fish. That's not the case anymore. But you heard him say last week, and I'm sure she would as well. If you enjoy it, do it.
Absolutely.
Right? Don't make it so.
But don't have a piece of cured meat with it.
Don't you dare put red wine with cured meat.
And some can, but that's what I'm going to do. We're going to have fun. We're going to go through different flavor profiles. We're going to take it as simple as you want to. Going up into questions. I mean, last night questions were amazing. Somebody asked, well, what made our heavy hitters a 99-point wine? What makes, when people see, oh, it's 99 points decanter or
wine spectator,
right,
wine
exactly.
enthusiast.
What makes it? So a lot of the fundamentals make sense. What type of year was it? Okay. So all of these grape growers are farmers, right? I'm a farmer.
Yep.
I grow vegetables and herbs and flowers. What was the weather that
Soil,
year?
weather, climate.
All of that. Then what happened in Italy? I don't know if you remember this. I think it might have been when I was doing a site inspection a couple of months before we went. They got hail and they were just getting ready to harvest. Wiped out a tremendous amount of fruit. So now we're talking about what? Supply and demand.
Absolutely.
Right? So that affects price.
Well, we think about the fires that were in
Exactly. Fungus. You name it. So all of those things happen to do with price. They happen to do with the points that you get. Obviously, there's some marketing behind the scenes but it really is about how the fruit is for that particular vintage. It depends on the winemaker, of course. And
that's what goes into the levels of why is this $20 and why is this $2,000?
Well, exactly. And one of the sparklings that I think, honestly, and I love sparkling.
I know you do.
Who doesn't love sparkling? Okay, and I'm not saying champagne, right?
Yes.
So I'm saying sparkling. This is a producer, Moutard, and it's actually from Champagne, but these are not actually harvested in that Champagne
In that region.
Exactly.
Because that is the only thing that can be called champagne.
Correct. But they do have champagne, but this particular Blanc de Blanc is not. So the price is significantly less.
Sure.
But you still have the same winemaker. You're in Chablis. So you're up in the Chablis region, which I love Chablis. And so you're getting that acidity, but it's so well balanced. I'm going to pour you a little bit, if I may.
This is what I love. So again, if you're just tuning in, we're going to take a quick break. Nancy McConnell, La Chambre des Fleurs by Stone Soup Cottage. So she teaches this, but she's also going to say, hey, you're not coming here and we're talking about, I want to buy some of this, but oh, wait, what's the price of it? She's going to teach you some really amazing wines. It could be in a $20, $30, $40, $50 price range. And then on up, I mean, obviously doing the heavy hitters. But every week, is it every week you're doing this or every other?
It's sometimes twice a week. I have another one. And for the heavy hitters, we chose wines that we could order for our guests. So our guests did buy a lot for their cellars. And I do concierge delivery. So if you buy 6 bottles or more, you'll see me at your doorstep.
Hey, I want to tell you how great of a night I had.
Exactly.
All right, she's pouring us some sparkling. We, how far off do you think we are on our food?
Well, let's check our little curdles.
Am I curdling?
You're doing good. You're good.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
It's like cottage cheese over here.
It does. That's the concept.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. I did a good job, Mom.
You did great. You did great. You're hired.
Okay,
Simon Brothers,
7
we love
hat
you.
I have to wear. We will be back. Again, Simon Brothers Appliance Kitchen for our Foodie Friday. Don't you go anywhere. Welcome to the mobile Monica version of the Real Monica Adams Show at my favorite restaurant. There's something about a coffee house that's just very warm and welcoming.
Gives you that sense of community.
What are you most proud of since you've opened it?
I cry easily. I'm thankful for everybody here.
You opened the door during the middle of the pandemic. You got the best Italian restaurant in the United States. Here in St. Louis, you put us on the map. Does it scare you? You go through fear?
Terrifying.
So how do you get past the fear?
We find something to laugh about.
Welcome back. We're hoping you're enjoying your Friday. We certainly are. Hey, it's morning, but we're doing this. Toast. Yeah. So if you're just tuning in, Nancy McConnell has joined me in the Simon Brothers Appliance Kitchen. Isn't it beautiful? We are so thrilled to have them as a part of this show. It's really, Zach and I were talking, my director, Zach, we thought it was 3 months that we've been doing this. We figured out it was 6. We've been doing this for 6 months already, and we've had some incredible food that has been cooked here. Nancy is with La Chambre des Fleurs by Stone Soup Cottage and really have some amazing events coming up for you. So tell them what your website is so they can check about these.
Okay, it's www.LaChambre
Now, Zach's got
that's
all that for
lot.
you. Zach's got it right there for you on the screen.
That's a
so
lot.
it'll be easy. And Gabriel will drop that in for you in the comments to make it easy for you to just click on. We take all that away from you having to do anything. Just enjoy life.
Yes.
So that is for you. Okay, so we're going to ask Nancy. I've been doing this the last couple of weeks. I say 5 forks in a recipe for someone at home that's a brand new cook.
Okay.
The difficulty factor from 1 to 5 forks. How many forks would you say difficulty-wise? This would be for the newbie chef.
This is the easiest.
One.
You cannot ruin this. Okay?
1 fork?
1 fork.
Okay, so by the way, these mushrooms are not just any mushrooms. They're
wild mushrooms.
You wild mushrooms.
They are crazy. They're crazy. And then we got them drunk with a little bit of Chardonnay. So they're really having a party.
So they just get some mushrooms.
So you get wild mushrooms. Okay, so you take, here is a trick. You want to kitchen hack. You want to have as much surface area in your skillet. Okay? Why? We want them to brown.
Great.
We want them to brown.
Brown.
So if you are taking moist mushrooms, right? Okay, because they've got some water content in it, and you're going to put them in a small.
We don't want to have them
Right,
all
they're going to
claustrophobic.
steam. They're going to steam.
Yes.
You're not going to get that beautiful firmness to it. You get the fond. You've probably heard of fond, and that is just a beautiful browning and flavor that you're going to get. And so you really want to make sure that the bigger the pan, then the more they will crisp up.
Right.
They will get that beautiful golden color, which is flavor.
Yeah.
So all you
And
have
that-
to do is put your olive oil in. If you want a little butter, great. You don't have to.
Yeah,
You
right.
don't have to. Let's make it as healthy as possible. Perfect vegetarian.
Love this.
It's so yummy. A little bit of garlic, a little bit of shallot.
And it's a little, because I don't
It
smell,
is.
Again, people can just overdo the garlic.
No,
And
it's
it's
very-
off-putting sometimes.
it's very
This
delicate.
This smells like, you have just transcended me to Italy all over again.
Yay! Yay!
Oh, so by the magic of television, by the way.
Yes,
So
yes.
we're going to turn my guy over here, which looks like oatmeal and cottage cheese. It did its job. Yay!
It
Look.
did its job. So you've
It
got
curdled.
your curds. So, you've got, so you have your curds. And so what you're going to do, so from 10 to 15 minutes, just kind of look and see. And it's okay if there are some curds that are larger and some that are smaller. It doesn't matter. You're going to take a slotted spoon. Over here, I just have a pot with a colander and cheesecloth. You can get it at your local grocery store.
Okay.
You're going to carefully put in, I should have probably a slotted spoon, but
Look in here.
you think there's one?
Maybe. Is there?
Well, we can do
can use
this.
that one,
Yes.
yeah.
The magic of television.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so just so that the audience can see, look
Oh, look at this.
Okay, so you're going to put in a cheesecloth.
So this is going to become, by the way,
Correct.
that.
Correct.
So by the magic of television, we're going to put that in our finished
gonna
dish.
put this over a
But
little
we
bit.
want you to see.
Yeah, this is too slotted, but that's okay. So you get the concept that you're getting the curds in here. The cheesecloth will go ahead and strain it.
Okay.
And you're going to
Yeah.
want to just leave it as is.
Look at that, Zach.
Leave it as is until it gets firmed up. Now, for me, and the way that they have it in Italy, and I think is such a perfect bite, is to serve it warm. So it'll get a little bit firm.
Sure.
Serve it warm on a little bit of a crostini with some olive oil and garlic.
Okay.
And then maybe drizzle with a little bit of honey, maybe some figs on top, a little bit of nuts. Or
you
can
hungry?
Do it, or you can do it savory. You can do like a caprese with
This is amazing.
roasted tomatoes and basil. And again, super fun to do with the kids. And it's extremely elegant.
That's how you make little chefs, by the way. You get them involved
Absolutely.
very early on. Okay, so we already
Okay.
did one, but
Right.
so now we're going to plate it up.
Yes.
Again, small bites. You don't have to have these ridiculous portions. That's where that weight gain comes from, by the way. So watch your portions and slow down in your eating. Enjoy life.
Exactly. So now we have phyllo dough here. So we just warmed that up, crisped it up. And then we have your house-made ricotta. Now, if you have gluten-free,
Yes.
so many times we have guests that are gluten-free. Last night we did. Instead of doing the phyllo dough, you can just do a potato nest.
Okay.
Super easy. Shredded hash brown potatoes, make sure they're dry. Put a little bit of salt and pepper. Just form it in a little muffin pan. 30 minutes on 450, gluten-free, delicious.
Oh, perfect.
Delicious.
See? Everyone's taken care of here.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we already, you put a little
put
bit.
a little bit of that.
Yep, we did
then
that.
We've got our mushrooms. So these again would be warm. And again, we eat with our eyes. So we would love to be able to showcase what is in this little bite. So we can put some little bit of chives in here. We've got
All
some of the
fresh made at their garden
Yes, tarragon.
in Cottleville.
And some of the fresh thyme. Just pull it off like this so you don't get the woody stems. Beautiful bite. To pair with this, you could pair it with champagne. You could pair it with an oaky Chardonnay like this Aubert. Or because of the umami, we're going to do beautiful Bethel Heights Pinot Noir.
Which is interesting.
And-
She was telling
yes.
me, you and I aren't typically big Pinot fans, but I've been introduced to more and more and more that I'm actually liking.
I'm more of an old world, so more a Burgundian Pinot
Yes.
is what I like. New world, I love and appreciate, and they're great for certain things.
This
but
is new?
This is New World.
New
This
World.
is Bethel Heights, and It is, to me, more of an old world style. It is absolutely.
It's got a very light, pleasing nose.
Well, nice, pleasing nose. That should be a T-shirt.
I have a certification as a somm now.
You are? Okay, you're going to be working the
Honorary.
next one. We pay in wine.
Now let me ask this, because we did toast, and you're not
Yes.
supposed to toast and not drink.
Oh,
Because
okay.
So,
Yes.
but are we going to ruin what we're getting ready to eat?
We're not. It'll go with both.
Okay, so what toast would you like?
Oh, to good friends, to old friends, and to new journeys.
I like that. Okay. So last week we were talking about
Yum.
tasting. That's very good.
Isn't that nice?
Yes. Yeah, I like that a lot. So tasting, wine, food, wine. Not food, wine, food. Do you agree with that?
Say that again.
Wine, food, wine. Taste the wine first, then pair it with the food, taste the food, and then go back to wine.
So for me,
See? Everybody's got to, so this is why we say there's no right or wrong.
there's no right or wrong. For me, and especially for the tastings, I always love to pour the guests the wine first before the food comes out.
Right.
Number one, to get it to temperature, you can smell it. Okay, really important. I have a good big nose, so. So you put your nose in it. One nostril may be stronger than the other. It usually
all
is
this I've
true.
never learned.
So
Okay.
I tend to gravitate towards my right.
What's
It's
this?
very personal, isn't it? Well, you see many people in restaurants do this. So
Yeah.
anyway, so that you can really pick up what you're smelling.
So what do you
smell? I smell earth.
I did too,
smell earth,
yes.
and that is why you pair the mushrooms
Yes.
with it.
Okay.
This is a typical
Do we
type
need
of
a
pairing.
utensil, or do we just, do we need a fork?
Sure, let's get a fork.
Forks.
So I smell earth. I smell a little bit of leather. I smell
See, people
black.
are like, leather?
Oh,
What?
black fruits, black stone
So
fruit.
you smell it, do you taste it?
Then
Or
I
do you
taste it. I taste it.
Okay, so it is wine, food, wine. Wine first, right?
You want to experience it on your front, the sides, and the back. It's dry, earthy.
Look at all these legs. Holy cow. Look at your legs,
Look
Nancy.
at that's the one thing I do have good.
Who's the dancer?
I was a dancer.
So then you
bon
taste?
appetit. Yes.
Bon appetit.
Yes.
Do we just go right
I'm
in?
just going to go right in because
Okay.
I made them pretty big. Usually I'll serve them on a plate and it's a one bite, but you know what? We're friends. I'm going. So good.
Oh, yummy.
So what's so nice about this is that
I've
you've
never had
got
mushrooms
different
and ricotta before.
you have different textures. So you've got the crispiness of the phyllo, or if you do it with potatoes, the creaminess of that beautiful fresh ricotta, and then you have a little bit of char on the mushrooms, and you're also getting some of the sweetness from the fresh ricotta, which goes with the saltiness. I put a little bit of truffle salt in there too. So
Yep.
to me, it's a perfect
I love
bite.
truffles. My husband did not.
I know.
It's so funny.
I
So
know.
I just went back to the wine, and it wasn't as, what's the word I want to use?
You're not a Pinot fan, I know.
No, but the difference is when I paired it with the food, I actually liked it more.
I know why.
Why? She knows why I don't. Is it? I wonder what part of the food it is that I'm liking. I'm not disliking Pinot, and I used to drink Pinot, but this
This is
softened
amazing.
it.
This is amazing. Yes. In the very front, in the very beginning, you probably got a lot of acidity. And so now you've got the richness
Now this
of the
blends really well
mushrooms,
together.
and it goes. This is
Hey, you know what you're doing.
hey. A lot of times too, when I pair wine, I'm only pairing for food. It's not something necessarily I would pour myself a glass of and sit on the porch
I
and
was
say,
just going to say, so I hope you all understand that. I would not
Right.
open this and have enjoyed that
Right.
by itself. But once she put this all together, yeah, that was great. Now, would this drastically change it? If I
This has
do
got
this
a
to
lot
this?
of acidity into it, so you tell me. Although I would, for this particular one, I would open up a bottle and have sit on the porch with this one. With this. What I just poured you because I love this.
Oh, you would? Okay.
I do. I do.
So, and who knows? I mean, it's really great to keep being introduced by people who know what they're doing so that
Yum.
you are ever evolving.
Exactly. And it doesn't have to be hoity-toity. A lot of
It's
times
not.
people
People
get
think it is.
overwhelmed. I was it last week? I did a special experience for.
That doesn't work together.
I did a special,
do.
yes, special experience for a bachelorette party.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, a young bride had called me and said, I want to do something with my girlfriends. We don't want to go out and party. We want to do an experience. And so we did a tasting.
I love it.
They went through the flower fields. They got a cocktail before. We did a class, and there were such great questions, had tasting notes. It was perfect. So I do them for the public, and then I also do private experiences for groups, corporate, team building, you name it.
So there's so many ideas of what is to come, and I want you again to go to their website and follow on social media. She's going to be more and more active there. You're going to see. We're going to make sure. Trust me on this. We are going to showcase all the incredible experiences people are having, whether it is these micro weddings, whether it is an incredible retreat, whether it is a food and wine pairing, and then so much more to come. Keep an eye to there, because as soon as she posts it, you're going to want to grab those tickets, because you will then see, oh, I waited an entire day, and how could it be sold out already? Because people love what she does. You're going to fall in love with it, and then you are the ones that are going to be saying, hey, come with me to this, come with me to this. I am so proud of you, first of all. I love you.
Thank you. I love you too.
I'm thrilled to see your passion play out, and I can't wait to see what is to come. So one more time, Le Champ des Fleurs, as well, for all of you that are wanting to get tickets for some of these that are coming up. We're saying the tickets are available right now, but it was when she left. It could literally be that she drives back and the tickets are already sold out. So get on them quick. You've got, 5 or 6 in this series?
Yes, and then I will be posting for December.
Okay.
And then also a little sneak peek.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. By Christmas, or a little bit before Christmas, I will have my 2026 journeys, our trips.
Oh, fantastic.
Coming out. So those sold out. All the Italy trips sold out almost within 2 days.
2 days.
That was 40 spaces, so 4 trips. So we take 10 to 12 guests on each itinerary. And so we're going to amazing places. And so the cool thing about these trips that I didn't do last time, that anyone who books a trip with us, we will be doing experiences leading up to the trip.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, so let's say, I don't want to give it away too much, but let's say we're going to go to France. Then we're going to have 3 different experiences that are going to lead up to the trip. And so the guests who are going on that trip
Get you excited and ready.
And get to meet.
Get to know each other.
Get to know each
before.
other as well.
I like that.
I am an advocate for single travelers. I love it. It is my passion to
don't
bring
feel left
people
out.
in.
Yeah.
And it's a great time. I go with all the trips, so I'm planning them. I'm with you. And so we'll be doing 3 different experiences leading up to the trips. I won't say what they are, but they're going to be amazing.
Well, this is the reason why you want to keep an eye on their page. I'm excited. And I'm excited, by the way, to be a part of many of these things with her. As you follow us and you want to be involved more, make sure that right now, if you are not on an email list with me, say, hey, Monica, here's my email. I want to know about these things that are coming up that you and Nancy are doing together. And it's that simple. Love you, my friend.
I love you.
Cheers to you.
Okay, cheers. You can tell that I'm a bubbles kind of gal.
We're back to the bubbles. If you have a guest, by the way, that is a chef or a restaurant owner that you would like on a future Foodie Friday, shoot me an email, info@therealmonicaadams.com, and let's feature them, because we are so blessed to have really, truly an incredible food scene right here in our area. But it's not just here. We can travel, right, Zach? Fredericksburg, Texas, we still love you. Our heart's there in Texas. Let's go anywhere around the world.
Let's
do
go.
a mobile Monica from France.
Or Machu Picchu.
Okay, let's do it. We're going to
Let's
do it
do it.
together. Don't go anywhere. We have more of the Real Monica Adams Show to come.